Alright, so y'all, this is my load right here. 42 feet long is still piping. And I have a story to tell about this. So 42 feet, I have to tarp it. This is the tarping station. It's awesome. And he's tying it off and he's gonna put the plastic on it. So he's gonna raise that up, I drive under, it comes over and drops. And then my tarps are right there. He has them up in the air, so I drive under and he sets them down. I don't know if you can hear it because of my truck. And so there it is. I rolled under it and it's on top. My tarps, put it on, and he cuts it off. Sort of like a car wash. And they're using, that's neat, using straps to hold that up. Now, let me first start off by telling you, if you're coming to Marseilles, Illinois, to this new core, this is the way you need to come. Because this is the way I came. Oh, this is heavy. So, now this is a Mercer load, so I don't know if anybody else will have this. There's a lot of Mercer trucks down here. I need to get some air in my tire. I need to find trucks up with air. This is taking me home. So I came to Marseilles and you know, it's a small town. So it's pretty much one way in, one way out. You're literally gonna go a mile past the place. So what road we are on? I think if you ever have to come here, this is what you have to do. So I came from Iowa, so I was coming east. That's what I was doing. I was coming east. So if you're coming east, this road right here that we're about to what's this road called? Lake something. Let me see. Oh, my bad. It's called Broadway Street. I guess this is Broadway Street. I am picked up some steel tubing. Not like the small stuff I get. This is 13 bundles, 42 feet long. So I used every bit of my tarps. Alright. So here we go. Okay, this is Broadway Street. Alright. Now, if you're coming from the east, let me check my Google Maps. Because it's sending me back the way that I came, but I'm pretty sure I can come the way if you're coming east. Sending me east. I picked up in Indiana someplace like this. This is Highway 6, US 6. Well, I'll put it to you like this. If you come in on 80 and you're coming from, and you're heading east and you're coming from Iowa, get off at exit 97, which is what I did, and come straight down. It'll take you right down into the city limits. And then you're gonna make a left-hand turn? And you're gonna take this road that I'm about to turn on, you're gonna take it all the way down to Broadway. So it's like 2 miles outside of the city limits. Well, not city limits, but outside of the industrial park. And then make a right-hand turn. But I'm going east. So, if you're from the east and you're heading west, this is the road you're gonna come on. And you're gonna make a left onto Broadway. So you just saw the road that I came on. But if you're coming from exit 97 on 80, I think this is the only way you can come. You have to go east on this road, which is Highway 6, and go past the town, and then make a right-hand turn on Broadway. It's like 1.5 miles, 2 miles outside of the limits, outside of the city. You're still in the town, but you're just outside of the main city. Because all those streets are like no trucks, no trucks, no trucks, no trucks. I couldn't even go through downtown, even though it was a truck route. I probably could have went through downtown, but I didn't know. I just took this road, following my Google Maps. But this seems familiar. This seems familiar. Anyway, now let me tell you what's going on with this load. Oh my Lord, Lord, Lord. Actually, it's not as bad as it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But first of all, I get down here and it's not even busy. You know, the steel mills are busy. They had trucks lined up for days. I went in, there was nobody there. They got me in within 5 minutes. I got here like, my appointment wasn't until 9 o'clock. I got here like at 8:30. I got in, got out. Now, I'm supposed to tarp it. Oh, okay, this is the thing. And I have to show you my bill of lading. Oh, not my bill of lading, but my Raycon. Oh, snap. Oh, crap, something came on loose. Oh well. Not oh well, I ain't gonna fix it, but there's nowhere place for me to pull over to fix it. It's nothing but a bungee cord. Now, what was I getting ready to say? So, the guy told me it's 46,000 pounds. I get here, they load me, it's 47.5. Normally, I would take it. I don't have an issue with it. But for some strange reason, this week, I come back out to work, I have all types of issues with loads. And I'm stubborn, I'm being a jerk, and I'm rejecting stuff, I'm complaining about stuff. Anyway, so I called meanwhile I'm loaded and I'm under the tarp station. Oh no, I'm loaded, and I called him and said, hey, listen, I can only haul 46. They got me at 47.5. On the Raycon it says it's 3% less than the weight. I saw it, but I didn't understand what he meant. I just thought that was going to be my weight, 46,000. A Raycon said 46.1, so I thought that was what it is, with the 3%. So I call him, and he tells me, yes, so it is. It's like, so it's like so from what he was saying, it's one long piece, but then they chop it up. So when they chop it up, they're going to lose 3% of the total mass. So he just said, okay, so just take 97% and times it by the weight that you have on your bill of lading. And I did that, and it came out to 46.003. So I was within specs. So I was like, okay, all right, I didn't know that, but okay. So I get out, I go to the tarp station. They have a guy on site. I don't even touch anything. He does everything. Then I have an issue with that, because it's wet on the ground, and he put my tarps on the ground and unloaded. Now the pipes are going to get wet. So I had to call him for that and say, hey, look, I took pictures, which I'll probably put up here if I figure out how to do it. And I got pictures of it. I also have a video. said, okay, well, we'll call and find out because so the thing is, he's supposed to charge me $30 because I'm owner op. So I'm like, hold on. So I called him and was like, listen, man, you didn't tell me that I had to pay for the plastic to go over it. Now, either you can add it onto the bill or onto the rate card, or you can just reimburse me, or you can pay for it. And he was like, well, no, normally he didn't know anything about it, so I'm gonna have to call the customer. Okay, so he told me to sit tight. Then he calls back and he says, okay, well, during the winter months, it's supposed to be free. Bet. All right, it's free. Because it's February. It's a winter month. But that wasted time right there. Oh, yeah, I can tell this is going to be fun. So I tarped. I got the plastic on there. Got my tarp on there. Now I'm headed to my delivery. So like you think, my thing is first come, first serve. I have to go through Chicago. It is 12 o'clock. I'll probably go through there around 2. I'm thinking I'm going to take the road again to avoid the toll road so you can see what it looks like during the day. I'm guessing I'm going to see, I'm at exit 90. So I have about another hour and a half to go before it gets to be, before I get to Chicago. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. And, so yeah, that was about it. So now I'm on my way home. Well, thanks for watching. People, I just stopped for the day. All right, let's talk business. You're facing the wrong way. Come here. All right, there we go. Let's talk business. So, I want to talk freight. I'm out here. I'm driving. I talk to my other partners, and they complain about freight prices and everything. I have one partner. He's another owner op, and we get into it a lot about taking cheap freight. And I'm like, dude, you're a drop-in. I'm a flatbed. Flatbed freight is always over $2. Van freight is like $1.50. But he's on op, so he can get $2 or $3. But I digress. So this is the thing. 2021 were good years. were good years. Money was out there, freight was out there, everybody was at home. It was great. Towards the end of 21, I got my own authority. 22, everything went down. But because I drive a truck. I've been driving for 16 years now. And let's see, I've been a lease operator for since 2015. I've been on my own since 22. So the one thing they always say is freight goes up and down. You have good years, you have bad years. Since I've been on my own, since I've been a owner operator, I really see it now, and it sucks. My whole career, I have been coming out at the worst times, and it's always been in January, in the middle of winter. Whenever I change companies, whenever I decide to buy a truck, when I got my own authority. Okay, just a little history. So I came out in 2008 in August. I went to CDL school in August, went to Trans Am in September. From 2008 to 2012, when did I leave? I left Trans Am in September of 2012. Then I went to Climate Express from like October to January. Was fired from that. And then February, March, I went to Best Way Logistics. And that was in 2013. And then in 2013, I left and went to Schneider in 2015 of January. So it started with Best Way Logistics. I left and went to them in February, in the wintertime. Then I went to Schneider in 2015. Made it work with that. Never picked my own freight before. Leased the truck from Schneider. 2015 to October of 2017. Well, no, in March of 2016, I got the blue Kenworth, because the truck before that was a black Freightliner. So 2016, I got the blue Kenworth, and in October of 2017, I came to Mercer, and I left Mercer in December of 22, and I got my own authority in January of 22. So I've really just been, at the worst time possible, just making things work. Anyway, I say all that to say this. This is my opinion. I have no facts, but I'm going to share some videos of this lady and her YouTube channel. It's called Trucking Made Successful. Now, she goes real in depth and with graphs, history, facts, and everything else. But I'm looking at it from the standpoint of what I know. And what I know is that it's up and down. It's like being a realtor, right? You know you're going to have some good years and some bad years. Problem is the bad years last way longer than the good years. So, with that being said, in 22, everything, what was it, the recession? 22, 23, they were talking a recession. Because they had put so much money in the economy, 20, 21, and some of 22, that now they're trying to get that money back. They raised tax rates to slow buying and growth. Excuse me. I've been driving, man. I got a hectic day. I'm gonna load a video about that. So I'm changing the view here. What was I saying? So they said we were in a recession, so things started slowing down. So in my head, okay, if things are slowing down 22, 23, I'm thinking, well, see, 23 is an election year. Well, no, 24 is an election. So this year is an election year. So if things didn't get good in 23, we have this election year coming up. Now, I don't know why this is, but it's been like this for my 16 years of driving. And you ask anybody who's been out here for a while, if you ask them, have you heard about the election year being the year that freight slows down? And they'll say, yeah. I've always heard that. And I don't understand why. Why would it be a bad year because it's an election year? So 22, 23, 24 is an election year. Now, whoever becomes president, if Biden is still president, we're pretty much going to see what we see now, which means it's going to go from 24 to 28. Another 4 years of if somebody else gets in office, 2025, 6 months in, June, July, maybe sooner, we might get a glimpse of what's going on. But in 2026, we should know for sure what the economy is going to do based on that new president. And it's only going to last for 2 years. 26, 27. 27, it might die down. And then 28 is going to be an election year. That's definitely going to die down. And this is the habit. This is the cycle. Right? This is the cycle. So it's going to get better at some point. It's going to get better.